everyone. On a very soggy Friday afternoon, we have heavy rain falling across the Lima area. You can see some of the intense rain across the Waynesfield area right now, extending down through Indian Lake. We have that rain around Kenton with heavier pockets now. Not quite as heavy off to the northeast, but this rain activity all spreading from south to north. So you guys will get in on this heavier band up in Hancock County here shortly. And what a cold rain, too. We have temperatures still into the 30s. It's very blustery as well with strong winds out of the east. Here's a radar. In fact, a wider picture just to show you it's not just our local area seeing the heavy rainfall. That extends through much of the Buckeye State right now, through much of Indiana, Illinois, even down through Kentucky. We have thunderstorms and a few tornado warnings there just southeast of Cincinnati, where we are going to look at the potential for severe weather to take place this afternoon. Now, we should really stay away from these severe thunderstorms, but we are looking at non-severe strong wind gusts just because of how strong this storm system is. It's a very deep area of low pressure that's going to continue to deepen more, which means this pressure gradient is going to continue to increase, which will allow for even stronger winds to develop here. And of course, we are keeping an eye on area streams for some rises as we go throughout the next few days once this rain event ceases later tonight. In fact, we will see minor flood stage. I misspoke earlier. I said moderate, but this is actually only going to be minor flood stage for Fort Jennings here along the Auglaize River. And that flood stage will be reached starting tomorrow evening. That will go through early Monday afternoon. So again, minor flood stage for the Auglaize River and Fort Jennings. Otherwise, it's just generally speaking, lowland flooding, a lot of ponding of water out there with this flood watch in effect through tonight because it is a lot of rain, anywhere from 1 to 2 inches easily. Localized higher totals even possible too. We are tracking those winds right now out of the east around 15 to 20 miles an hour. These winds are set to pick up more as we go through the rest of the afternoon with a wind advisory for the area. So here's the rain. Again, this snapshot isn't changing much. We go at 3 o'clock, heavy rainfall all across the area. We go into the early evening here. After 6 p.m., the intensity of the rain gets better. It's not quite as heavy, but we're still going to see plenty of rain out there at 8 o'clock this evening. We see that snow line up in Defiance County. And as the system starts to pull away, especially northwest of Lima, we could see a brief little period of snow showers, but most of that moisture is moving out just as the cold air arrives, and then we'll finally, after midnight, start to dry everything back out. But that will continue to be very windy, so the winds will not cease until we get to early tomorrow. We are looking at wind gusts throughout the late afternoon, 4, 5, 6 o'clock. That's when we really get into the peak of these wind gusts that we're expecting. 40, locally up to 50 miles an hour will be possible. We get a little break here in spots where that actual area of low pressure comes in early this evening, and then the winds will continue to be gusty into early tomorrow. But tomorrow, decreasing winds, decreasing clouds, just an improving forecast tomorrow with some sunshine. So we're going to look forward to a nice weekend. But for now, we get through an afternoon of very heavy rain. We'll watch out for pockets of flooding.
So we look forward to a nice weekend. All right. Thanks, Nathan.